hope you are all safe. In today's science class, we are going to learn in detail about birds, our feathered friends. In the previous classes, we have learnt about feathers, body feathers, flight feathers. Different birds are having different kinds of beaks. Today, we are going to learn about the safe place for birds. Where we feel safe? We feel safe at our home. Home is the safest place for us and we are protected from the enemies. So, home is the safest place. Home is the safest place. Like this, birds are also having their own home that is built by themselves. Birds' homes are called nest. Nest is the safe place for birds. Birds' homes will be built in the safe place. They will lay the eggs and hatch the young ones, and young ones are protected there from the enemies and the bad weather. So, nest is the safe place and young ones are protected from enemies and the bad weather. Children, now we are going to see the things that birds use to build their nest. Twigs. Twigs means small pieces of woods, that is broken pieces of woods. Kuchila irukla chinna chinna odanji kuchi dana enna solluvom twigs. Then leaves, you already know what is leaves. With the help of leaves, birds will stitch the nest. Then straw. Straw na enna? நெல் விளையுதுல அதுல நெல்லுல எடுத்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் இருக்கிற மீதி இருக்கிறது நம்ம என்ன சொல்லுவோம் ஸ்ட்ரா. வைக்கோலுக்கு பேர் தான் ஸ்ட்ரா. Thread and cotton. With the help of waste thread and cotton, birds will build their nest. So twigs, leaves, straw, thread and cotton are used by the birds to build their nest. Birds are good builders. See, there are different kinds of nest are here. It is in a trunk itself. It is hanging from the tree. It is inside a leaf and it is over the place. So like this, different kinds of nests that birds build by their own style. Tailor bird. What tailor bird will do? Tailor bird will stitch leaves together to build a nest. See, it is stitching the leaves together and forming their own style of nest. So, and then young ones are protected in this nest. Children, now we are going to see how weaver birds will weave their nest. Weave na enna? Onnukulla onnu kuduthu thakkiradhu. Adha nama saree adha idhu பண்ணுவாங்கல அதுதான் நம்ம என்ன சொல்லுவோம் weave. So weaver birds will weave their nest with the help of piece of grass, leaves or twigs. Already we know what is twigs. So what will they do? They will start the nest like this, later it will become like this, and finally the nest will hang from the branches of the trees like this. And our ancestors will find how it will rain with the help of the side which is facing by this type of nest. Next, we are going to see about woodpeckers and hornbills nest. These birds will build their nest in the trunk of the trees. What they will do, they will peck a hole in the tree. See, it is starting to peck a trunk. Later, it will hatch their eggs in this type of holes and they will brought up their young ones in a safe place. Then next, we know that cuckoo. What is cuckoo? Cuckoo na quail. What cuckoo will do? Cuckoo will not build any nest. It will lay their eggs in some other bird's nest and they will brought up the young ones also. They do not build their own nest. Children, now let's see what are the things that we have learnt in today's class. Nest. Nest is the safest place for birds. So nest is safe place. What birds will do? How we will call the birds? We will call the birds as good builders. Birds will build their own nest by themselves. Tailor bird. What tailor bird will do? Tailor bird will stitch leaves together. Then weaver bird's nest will hang from the branches of trees. What woodpecker will do? Woodpecker will peck holes in the trunk. Cuckoo is not having their own nest. They will use others' nest. Thank you, my dear children. Take care.